Hello, I'm the 10-minute English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today, I have a message for those of you who will be retaking English language in November. Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you get exam ready and revise for English language. Okay, my message for those of you retaking in November. First thing, let's think about why you actually have to retake. So why do we have to? Relatively straightforward. Since 2014, under 18s who do not achieve a 4 in English or maths in England must retake until they achieve a 4 or above in the relevant subjects. And if you're annoyed with your school or with your English teacher, don't blame them. It was the idea of someone called Michael Gove, who was in charge of education, and he was very unpopular with most teachers. I'm not going to give my opinion. That wouldn't really be appropriate. But I will just say that when I said the words Michael Gove, a little bit of sick came up into my mouth. Okay, so why do you have to, which is more important? And there'll be one of 3 reasons that are the reason for you needing to retake in November. It might be that you made some simple mistakes. We all do. Maybe it's you made some mistakes that you need to rectify when it comes to your retake. It might be in the pressure of the exams. We know that English and maths are very important to all of you, and given the fact that you have to retake, being under that pressure, it might have been that got to you, and it might have just simply been a lack of effort. There are always students who don't push themselves and don't do the revision, maybe inside or outside the classroom. More effort could have been put in. But let's just pick these apart. If you made some mistakes, that's okay. You've got enough time to think about those and then make sure that you don't make them on the day. If you were under too much pressure and you let that get to you, well, ultimately you're in a situation where this is the only exam you need to focus on in this side of Christmas, and ultimately you've got a lot of time to prepare for that in particular. And if you don't achieve the 4 or above in this round of examinations, it's not a problem. You've got another go in June. Of course, you want to get that pass in January when you'll get your results. You don't want to have to continue, but the pressure is off you. Ultimately, if you don't get it this time round, there's going to be another opportunity thereafter. And if it was a lack of effort, well, we can put that right now, and you can actually do the revision and the preparation that's needed to get you the result that you deserve. So there are some easy to find marks, and these are really important to think about. If you're an AQA candidate, did you do the right thing for paper 1, question 3? Ultimately, you're only needing to find a few marks to get yourself over the line. You'd probably be able to find between 5 and 10 in paper 1. If you didn't spend the right amount of time on question 4, you will have definitely limited the amount of marks that you could have got overall, because that is worth 20 marks. 25% of the marks from paper 1 come from question 4. Did you spend the right amount of time on that question? And also, did you edit your writing? If you were only a mark or 2 away from the grade boundary, you probably would have been able to get yourself over the line if you'd have just spent 5 to 10 minutes over the course of the 2 papers, changing some words, adapting your writing a little bit more, editing rather than just checking back. So let's now think about what you should be doing between now and November. Now, the first thing is get in touch with your old English teacher and request your paper. It might be the exams officer, otherwise from the school that you went to. They are free, and an email can be given to you with an electronic copy of the papers that you've sat for English language, but the school will need your permission in order to call those up. So I would definitely get in touch with your old English teacher or the exams officer from your school and request your paper. Give a copy of your paper to your new teacher. So make sure that they've got that so that they can be aware of what it is you need to focus on. And watch my walking, talking mocks and compare each of your answers. Have a little listen to what I say, look at the model responses, have a look at what I'm guiding you towards doing for each of those questions, and just see where it is that you went wrong. You'll be able to use your paper alongside those videos, and also the breakdowns I've got for each question for English language. Have a look in that playlist, compare your paper, and you'll be able to find out where it is that you need to really think in order to make sure you get the marks that you deserve when it comes to your retake in November. Okay, check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask something you'd like to see me cover in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and keep revising.